Hey guys, good afternoon. CryptoPaul. Just want to introduce you to a brand new ICO CoinJanitor that will be starting their ICO sale in 28 days and 4 hours. But before I begin, like always, I want to thank all the current subscribers for your support and comments. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any new ICO, existing ICO in progress, crypto news and giveaways. And like always, please do not invest any funds you cannot afford to lose. I'm not your CPA, financial advisor, or investment representative. Use the information I provide more as a reference in addition to doing your own research. As you can see, I've already logged into coinjanitor.io, a new project, like I mentioned, we're starting in 28 days. So what we want to do, really just go over the site itself, review the white paper, and see what it can bring to the community, and at the end of the day, what it can bring to our pocket. Okay, is this potential, 5x, 10x, 20x, or more? We will see. Okay, they do have a couple of white paper, a short one pager, and a full detailed white paper itself. But we'll go over that shortly. Just read the, let's just do a quick review of the site. Okay, if you want to join their whitelist, you can do so by installing your email. They do have a nice video that explains the process of what they're trying to do, okay, and how they can benefit the community by buying out those failed or dead tokens and try to bring value for them and of course the community. Okay, our partners, here's all the information, all the partners they have. They do have a bounty program which we'll go over as well. Coin distribution, we'll go over that. Okay, number of coin by market cap, that just explained a little bit about it. Token sale, like I mentioned, 28 days. Okay, so the team, these are the information of the team itself. Okay, and the video is actually being narrated by the CEO itself as far as explaining the concept. Okay, I'm going to go on coin distribution. Okay, so the main thing with this one, they actually have a more in-depth in the white paper. Want to go over that. And bounty roadmap. All right, so right now, like I said, we're just in the early stage. Okay, the ISO will start on May 1st, ends on May 31st. Price wise, they haven't announced it yet. Hopefully within the next week or two before the ICO start, they'll at least have some gauge as for what pricing will list for each CoinJanitor. I think their abbreviation is JAN, so we'll get more detail of that. Frequently asked question, definitely want to go through that as far as, okay, how do we make money from project? Okay, essentially they would basically buy out, okay, fail or dead coin, get the potential information from that as far as why they initially even come up with the concept itself and what value they can bring for the community. Now, how they would do that, they're not going to basically be paying them in BTC or Ethereum, all that stuff. They're basically using their own coin to pay, buy out those, from the creator or from the community, okay, and try to take benefit from that and try, hopefully then at that point, bring it to the community and see what potential they can unlock. Okay, country that are not allowed to contribute. So if you live in the United States or U.S. citizen and resident are not allowed to contribute. Okay, so be mindful of that. Well, let's see why there are no advisors. You can read through that. How do I get Jan coin? Of course, you will buy during the ICO. And what type of currency they accept? Okay, they actually will accept contribution from several cryptocurrency, BTC, ETH, Litecoin, Ripple, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Cash, and they will also take contribution in fiat, in USD as well. Company of the vision of the company, essentially get the ideas, the code from all those dead coins, and try to see what benefit they can bring and hopefully add value to the community itself. And like I said, the main thing is they're not going to be keeping those coins, they'll be burning it, but they'll have all the necessary information as far as the source of data, code, and other IP asset in cryptocurrency market. Okay, let's see, news, they've already a lot of media about them already. You can look through that. All the press and all the main ICO company review, it's already there. And they also have all the social media up, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course Telegram. And of course, if you do decide to join, I'll leave the link in for the Telegram group in the description as well. They do have a lot of the admin there in case you have any questions about the project. Let's go look at and that's the main white paper. It's about 24 pages, but let's look at the short version, which is a 2-page as far as, what they're trying to do. And like I mentioned, let's see, the main thing here we want to get out of these two is that there are more than 4,500 different cryptocurrency. Only about 1,400 are traded on exchanges. Okay, and they have a 5-step process as far as unlocking that is trapped in these failed coin, and by a board 5-step process. Their main thing when they look for a coin, okay, they're looking for a proof of work coin, primary, and that these coins have already launched more than 2 years, okay, and have that's not listed on an exchange, okay, because their goal is to avoid a pump and dump, okay, because they will be buying in the coin Janitor coin, which is the JAN, okay, and also with a market cap smaller than 50,000 USD, okay. After they do the profile, their main goal, like I said, from buying all these coins is really to get the let me see, reach out to coin creator, their user, and their wide community to set up a buyout program in JAN, which is Coin Janitor. Okay, the buyout program will have a deadline. All buyouts will be done using Coin Janitor tokens to avoid pump and dump scheme and to avoid becoming a de facto exchange services for coins that are otherwise not exchangeable. All right. Once they buy out on any given project, CoinJanitor will proceed to burn the coin they bought. So once they buy it, they're going to burn out. So that way, you don't have, like I said, over almost 3,000 coin that just dead. Okay, and the burnout process. And let's see, the team will proceed to organize relevant code repository, turning every piece of code it acquires from these tokens into an open source. And at that point, hopefully, they'll bring value to CoinJanitor. And at that point, why do we even invest? Is to bring up the price. Okay. And these, I mentioned, the team itself. You guys can look through that. Coin distribution. Actually, I want to go through this on the main white paper. That's very important. Okay. Community funding structure. Okay. Total supply would be 100 million coin. Let me just. Let's see, CoinJanitor token would be divisible up to the 8th decimal point, just like Bitcoin. CoinJanitor ticker symbol would be JN, like I mentioned earlier. Hard cap, once they raise a total of 7,500,000, that would be hard cap. Distribution as the ERC20 on Ethereum. Okay, here's the main thing. Okay, so 50% of the coin will be sold in the open market to fund the project and all operation. Of the amount that's available, 30% of it will be held by CoinJanitor project to buy out dead or failed coins. Okay, like I mentioned, they're not going to be paying in, Bitcoin, Ethereum. They're going to be paying in JAN. Okay, 5% for CoinJanitor token will be reserved for our partners. The other 5% for bounty program, which I want to go over, and 10%. Really, this is really the most important thing I thought was definitely useful. 10% of the coin will be distributed to the founder, team, and future employee. Team member will not be able to sell their CoinJanitor token until 2019. So we got at least 3 quarters, okay, to see potential growth. Well, not really. I guess about a little bit over 7 months. Okay, and of course. CoinJanitor token not sold during the pre-sale will be airdropped proportionately to contributor, which is great. I don't want them to burn it. I'd rather have them basically redistribute to the people that buy into the ICO. Okay, guys, look through that. Bounty program. All right, so this is actually important. For the bounty program, like I mentioned, they're going to be distributing 5% of the total supply. Okay, and the way it works is that it's basically having the community who believe in the project to go ahead, promote. All right, so you can do a PR translation. Okay, they have different languages that you can translate what they're trying to say. The total amount of token available for this round is 6,000 JAN. Okay, and the main thing here is first come, first serve. Okay, there's no referral, I don't think. Okay, other than the bounty program if you decide to help. Okay, the Twitter, you can look through that. And of course, for me, is really the video review. All right, so if other YouTube channel has, if this is something you want to support, you can also receive some bounty for it worth 2,500 JAN by doing a review just like what I'm doing right now. Okay, the total amount of the token available for this bounty is 1 million, rewarding in a maximum of 400 users on the first come, first serve. So if this is something you want to help and you have a channel, you can do so. The only eligibility is that your channel has to be at least 1 month old and at least 10 followers. So anyone who wants to start, you got 30 days, okay, to create a channel and then review this. But like I said, my goal is when I look at a project, I'm here to make money. I'm sorry, but everything else is secondary. Yes, I want to support community, but at the end of the day, I want to support my pocket. So, and I definitely feel that what they're trying to do will benefit in the long run. This is not going to be a short-term, pump at immediately, but I definitely feel, by the end of the year, there's a lot of potential growth. So this is one of those projects, you have to keep an eye out, because you'll be surprised by the end of the year, by the maybe the end of the third quarter. Hopefully we'll see what the price is going to be at that point. Okay, and not just via review, Reddit, and all the other stuff as well. Okay, so let's look at the other stuff while we're here. Who is the site itself is only registered for 1 year. Okay, so we're looking at October 2017, and does expire in October 2018. And like I mentioned to you before, this is just, they can always renew the site, so it's no issue there. But of course, it all depends on the actual ICO itself. All right. The other stats, like I mentioned, this is brand spanking new. So Alexa site info is not even, listed on there yet. Let's see. On the hype stats, like I said, still very, very new. And like all this stuff, it's usually about a day old, so they're not getting a lot of traffic, because it's, I think probably a week to two before the ICO start, you can probably see more, especially now that they offer the bounty program. Initially, when I was reviewing this about a week and a half or two ago, they did not have that available. So definitely going to start seeing more attention to the project. Okay, main idea is that it has a lot of potential, okay, to benefit the community. It's just a matter of getting the word out there. Okay, but keep in mind, like I said, U.S. resident is not allowed to buy in the ICO. I think normally after the ICO is completed, then you can probably buy once it's listed. Now, as far as exchanges is concerned, they did mention that in the ICO that let me see, that they are in talks with at least 2, okay, as far as where they'll be listing. But like I said, they're still in the ICO stage. Not even they'll be in the ICO stage, so that is secondary. But hopefully we'll get more detail as the ICO progresses. Okay, so that's just my quick review why I think this has a lot of potential for the community, and also has a lot of potential for maybe 5 or 10x your funds. But once again, that's just my own opinion. I'm definitely going to support this project, and hopefully we'll get at least potential to at least 5x or more as far as our coin is concerned. Like I mentioned earlier, the price, they have not set that yet, but we'll definitely have more detail. Hopefully a week or two before the ICO start, we'll get some idea what the pricing is going to be. So guys, if you want to learn more about this project, I'll leave the link in the description for coinjanitor.io, and also the Telegram group as well, in case you have any question. I see that somebody's always on there, as almost 24/7 if you have a question. So that's just my thought with CoinJanitor. If you have any questions, like I said, leave in the description or shoot me an email. Thank you so much for your support. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.